I have literally automated the trading process on my own. Hey, hello, this is Bobby Holland, and today we will talk about the trading automations. Let's go. Mastering different additional income streams, I am facing one specific point at the same time. Wherever you do, whether that is a passive income or a full-time job, you need to master that area perfectly. And at least in case you are not able to do, you just not need to start it at all. And the same happened when I launched the outsourcing company. I believe my lack of understanding how the things work caused my exit that time. The same happened to the YouTube. I have decided to go hard for it, learn every single course I was able to, and the preparational process was pretty complex and took me ages, but here I am. Obviously, that is not always the solution, and especially when you are combining several main occupations and possess your passive income stream just as some sort of a small on-site project, you obviously don't need to learn it thoroughly. Happily, we live in a period of automatization, and my strong opinion is that having at least a minor programming skill is obligatory to live a healthy life, especially in such fastly moving digital world. The thing is, unless you know how to trade, this is a casino with absolutely no guarantees. And even mastering the art of analysis, short stock trading, etc., you just cannot guarantee the result and still kinda waste a ton of your nerves trading different things. The idea this time was super simple. All the trading on short stocks is based on a simple regression and reflexive analysis. Simply saying, you are taking the plot for the previous day, hour, 20 minutes, whatever. You apply the basic analysis rules and forecasting the way how your plot will act within the next period of time. To do this manually, you need some good knowledge of analysis, forecasting, time series, predictive analysis and analytics, and also, what is the most important, act extremely fast. You literally need to be a computer to act that fastly. And usually when it is about binary currency plots, this is totally impossible because they change every single second. But machines are available to do that much faster. And all the algorithms were developed long before this video was recorded and the idea came to my mind. So nothing new, this is just a Lego to build an analytic tools of. Most importantly, the computer has no emotions and will not throw away your deposit just on nerves as usually the traders do. So in this case, my plan was pretty simple. I have decided to connect an exchange provider API, implement the legacy data gathering, several Boolean forecasting algorithms, make the script place the bids, and run trades for me automatically. That's it. I will not be telling exactly what code was I writing and what library connecting, because you can find the same projects all around the web. But the idea is that there is a huge amount of cool stuff to be used and to play around. I will tell some cool open source projects in the end of this video. There's a complexity just in implementing. So I have used Python, Matplotlib, several additional libraries for visualizing and also for data processing, for example the pyplot, and also I have used one self-written time series library. All this stuff has been connected to Quotex, but you can obviously use any other exchange provider or trading service with the API you want, like Binance or any other one. Several analysis and trading algorithms have been implemented as well. And the funny thing is that I have just taken the libraries supporting the algorithms without even writing the new algorithmic code. And that's just crazy. Just as I've said, that was a complete Lego. All in all, I have used the next algorithms, and that was exactly I've decided to use them. The first one was scalping. Scalping is basically when you take the upper plot and the lower part of the plot and you identify whether the current state of the plot will be the same or not. The second one was alligator analysis. That's the same, but when the plot is being analyzed by the curved lines on how the market acts nowadays. The next one was the rate of change and behavioral analysis. I have used some Arrow data displayer, just some classical things. RSI indication, and my favorite, time series forecasting. I had my PhD written about the time series, so that's the part I feel myself the strongest in, and that helped me a lot to forecast the plots correctly. Plus some regression methods. All of these approaches are pretty easily searchable. You don't even need to know how they work in complex, even though that's worth reading. So you can just find some libraries and connect them all together, and that's it. And that's all how it works. Finally, I threw $50 into the system and launched the trading algorithm for a week to take a look at what results will be. And the results were pretty crazy. On the first day, it threw away almost half of the sum. I was pretty shocked because where I was opening up the account, I saw that there was something like $10 left. And first of all, I just wanted to stop the algorithm at all, but then I decided to play hard and to proceed with the process. On the next day, what happened is algorithm returning the whole sum. And it is important to mention that there was no bidding limitations. So one day the algorithm basically can bid all the deposit money at once and lose them all. But what I know is that some traders trade in absolutely the same way, isn't it so? So for the next several days, algorithm work was a little bit more stable. I have added a couple of similar improvements, and the one was defining a daily income goal. So the algorithms just kept trading until the goal was reached. Once it stopped, it just was making sure the goal was reached, and that's all. Also, I didn't trade on weekends because the stock market is highly unstable these days. And just because there is nothing to predict, it acts like a real casino. You can just find the solution or not. All in all, as of the 8th day of trading, I have ended up with something like $83 on my account. And even though that's not too many, I literally did nothing except running the algorithm itself. And I've been pretty curious on how it will behave in the next month, a week or something. And here's the funny part. Here's what happened next. On the 15th day of trading, the algorithm was earning something like $150. So that was the sum on the balance. But then in 3 days, it took it all away. And it just beat it sum by sum, making this money doubled after every single unsuccessful bid. And what happened next? It just turned the sum to something like 10 cents. This is what happened. Unfortunately, that's the truth. This is the truth of automated trading. This is what I wanted to talk about, is that you can never predict will it work or not, just because that's a real casino and you just cannot be sure if it will work out just as you expect or not. But anyway, in case you are still wondering, in case you still want to take a try, I will provide the links to the open source materials and libraries you can use on your own in the description. Take a look at them, take a try, maybe that will work out for you. I'm not sure if I really want to try to run this script again. For me, that was just a pretty interesting experiment I have launched, and I've seen that it doesn't work out super perfectly as expected. But maybe you will get more lucky. In my personal opinion, just to sum up, money always have to be earned with your hard work. It is just impossible to get money out of nothing, and this trading experiment proved it just as perfect as never before. Anyway, take a try. Maybe that will work out for you as well. And I have the only request in the end. Please like this video if you really liked it. Hit the comment button and write your thoughts on it. Subscribe if you want to get some new updates from me. And stay tuned. My name is Bobby Holland and I'm always on your side. See ya.